What's up? What is up? How many of you decided to get up this morning? I've kind of noticed that, in a previous video I mentioned that there's just not a lot of people out here. And I know everybody works out in their own way. So some of them I'm not going to see out here, and they're actually getting up and doing their own thing. But I'm seeing the same people each time I'm out here. It's people who they choose to use this venue and get up and go make something happen. It's kind of cool. But I've actually mentioned in another video getting out of your comfort zone. It's actually kind of a big thing. What I want to talk about today will A, get you out of your comfort zone for a lot of you, but B, it'll change the world. And I'm like, Dallas, come on, really? Yeah, it will. If more people follow the formula I'm about to throw out, it'll change the world. See, right now there's just too many acts of violence just for no reason. People getting sucker punched, people getting mugged, people getting killed for no reason. Not self-defense. Hey, listen, if you have to defend yourself, you have to defend yourself. Heck, I've got entire videos on YouTube teaching people how to defend themselves. And what some would say the most extreme methods possible. There's nothing extreme about it if you get to walk away and go home to your family. But that said, those are going to be super rare events. There's too many people out there criticizing others, insulting others. Again, no real reason most of the time. A lot of times people insult or try and bring others down just because they're not doing anything to better themselves. They see people out there striving and working and trying to get better at things, move on in life, and they feel that's their cue to jump in and say something demeaning or criticize. First piece of advice: understand that advice that's not asked for is really just another form of criticism. That's all it is. Well, I don't know if that's true. It is true. So anyway, here we go. Check this out. This is world-changing stuff right here. There's this thing out there, phrase out there called random acts of kindness. Some people that I know, we call them RACs. An Army guy, we can make an acronym out of anything. RACs. Let's go do some RACs. All right. I can make an acronym out of your name if you ain't careful. Just give me a minute, I'll take care of it. If your name's like Constantine or something like that, you might want to give me a couple extra minutes. But anyway, that's tangent. So, but generally we call them that because, it's like that moment you go out there and you see his family of 5 and they're sitting there and having dinner, and some of us, husbands and dads, we can look at the guy sitting there and you can almost see it on their face sometimes. They're sitting there almost stressed, like, hopefully kids don't order dessert. I don't know if I got enough of this. Here's something you can do. If you've been blessed in your life, if you feel like God's provided for you, or you got stable income, you got money in the bank. You feel like, hey, things are okay. I may not be, rolling around in cash, but maybe not, living 100% paycheck to paycheck either. Maybe you can look over there and go, hey, waitress, I'll take care of their bill. In other words, that's what we would call a random act of kindness. Meaning, we don't do that all the time. We just feel like doing something. What if we change that? What if we change that mentality to something where it is something we do all the time? Maybe not buy people dinner all the time. I mean, listen. But you know what? Be that person, maybe. Okay? Start changing that mindset to be that person that you're looking for ways to serve somebody. Jesus was the greatest leader of all time, and he led by serving others. No wonder he had a following. I mean, come on. Here's this guy that people are looking up to everywhere he goes, praising and worshiping, and he's washing people's feet. Back in those days, I mean, let's not kid ourselves. That's not back in those days thing. In today's world, that's not something people are looking to do. And I'm not saying, hey, listen, go walk through the airport, concourse and look for people's feet to wash, right? I'm not saying that. But watch and listen for ways to help someone. You see some dude that looks like maybe he's in his 50s, 60s, 70s, I don't know, or a lady that's in that category, and he or she is pushing a grocery cart full of bags to their vehicle. Offer to help load their vehicle. You might think, okay, well, they might think I'm like some creep that's trying to harm them. You know why they think that? Because nobody else is offering to help. And the only people that have ever offered to help in society that they've heard about are the ones that offer to help one minute and they're hurting them the next. Offer to help and give them a smile, walk away. Don't ask for anything, just walk away. Give them a God bless you and just flash them a smile. Most of you, your smile will be enough to serve others if you show it. But let's kind of get out of that mindset of random acts of kindness, because that's just something we say sometimes when, let's be spontaneous and do something to help others. Instead, let's just make that part of our mentality, part of who we are, part of what we do. I believe if just 10% more of this country took on this mentality, two things would happen. A, it would already start to change the trajectory of the country. Hey, listen, I'm carrying about 35 pounds here. The words aren't coming out right. My apologies. If you have any questions about what I'm saying, leave a comment down below. And I'll get to it. If just 10% more take that mentality where that's just what we do, 10% more. I know there's people already out there that do this stuff, but they're far and few between. If 10% more of us took on that mentality, we would start changing the course of this country. Because 95% of the stuff that people talk about as hate is not hate, it's an opinion, it's a belief. That's not necessarily hate, that's just different from you. But if we shower others with kindness and love in our acts, I'm going to get to that in a second, in our acts, we're going to change where we're going as a country mentally. Because the second thing that's going to happen is that's going to be contagious. You know, it came out of the movie called Pay It Forward years ago. Now people kind of use it as a catchphrase. It's more like a cliche. We need to get to a point where things like that aren't cliche. There's things that people say a lot that mean something deep to me, but they've said it as a cliche. But if we say things like that with meaning and purpose, man, it's contagious. That's how we take 10% of this country having that mentality to about 20%, 30%. It's like how people say, you know, we only use about 10% of our minds. And for some, I would challenge that number might be a little high. And what happens if we start getting to a point where we can use 20 or 30% of our brains, right? Same thing though. What happens in our country if 20 or 30% of the country is serving others, looking to help wherever possible? It doesn't mean you have to spend all your money. I'm not saying that. There's a phrase in the Bible, and again, some of you, I don't believe in that stuff. Hey, listen, there's a lot of stuff in there. If we just paid attention to it, your life would be better too, whether you want to think so or not. There's a phrase in there that says, faith without works is dead. That really kind of applies to other things, but if you have faith that this place, this whole country, your community as a whole, you know, your little area of Zephyr Hills or Wesley Chapel, Dade City or Tampa or New Tampa, whatever, if you have faith that could be a kinder, more loving community, more serving community. Like, God, if people would just take on a mentality of serving, you know what? It starts with you. And I know, going back to another video, this kind of stuff will get you out of your comfort zone, but it will feel oh so good when you're done. Because then you're moving on to the next one, and the next one. And they're not random acts anymore. They're common acts of kindness. Anyway, that's all I got for today. You guys get up, get moving, and have a great day. God bless you.
1, 2.